Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Joel Ochieng, and today I'm going to speak about the current division in the ODM party and what it means for Raila Odinga and the ODM party in itself. So please, if you have not subscribed, please take only 2 seconds to subscribe, and you'll be updated anytime I make a posting. So within the recent days, around 2 days or 3 days, we have seen that Raila Odinga gave out a statement, gave out demands, and how they should move forward as a party and how the government should treat the protesters moving forward. Raila Odinga made this statement on his X space, and it received good reception, and it was also received not so good reception because previously he took a stand in KICC to have a dialogue with the government, which people did not really appreciate. Yeah. So giving this statement later, it made him look like someone who's undecided. Yeah. So after he gave out the statement, we saw another statement by the ODM party declaring that they are no longer interested in dialogue. They will only dialogue with the government if the government sits down and listens to the people, and people who are victims of the protest are compensated, those kind of things, if you've read the statement. Yeah. After that, we saw that statement by ODM was done by Edwin Sifuna, a very young Secretary General for the ODM party. And then we also saw his name is James Orengo, the governor for Siaya County. He also came out, and he was he was very anti-dialogue with the government. You could see clearly in the tone and his body language that he was very against the government and the people dialogue, and maybe political parties dialogue. He was very against. And you also saw again John Mbadi. John Mbadi came out and he talked down on the governor, James Orengo. He told him that he is not in the position to decide the position of the party and the direction the party should take. And he claimed that he was a senior politician in the country and a senior politician in the Nyanza region. So you could see a lot is happening. A lot of people are pro dialogue, and another lot is against the government. Not everyone is coming out to take their stand. There are others who are just chini ya maji. They're not that loud on their position. But if you see the major politicians, Sifuna and James Orengo are against the government, and John Mbadi is pro dialogue with the government. And we also said so today, the 23rd of July, that Peter Kaluma came out and claimed that the statement that ODM gave out was not the actual stand of the party. It was the stand that was taken by Edwin Sifuna. He claimed that it was a personal stand by Edwin Sifuna, which means it is the party is divided katikati. There are others who are pro, others who are not for the dialogue. So if you look at it, you will see that everyone is fighting. All these guys are politicians. Everyone is fighting for their political interests and their future. Someone like Edwin Sifuna is looking at what will happen in future if he decides to be part of the ODM party, which goes for the dialogue. The Gen Zs are going to be against that kind of move. Yeah, the Gen Zs are not going to be pro that kind of move. And Sifuna is, you can say, the leader of tomorrow. He can be maybe governor, he can be the president if he wills. So he's looking at his future. He might give out a statement to show that he's not pro dialogue with the government, because the Gen Zs are going to be frustrated by that kind of decision, so they'll not be on his side. And you know very well the Gen Zs don't play around our chasey, you know. So he might have taken a stand for his future benefit, for his future interest, not the current. I stand corrected. You can say in your comment what you think, but that's what I think. He might have taken that kind of position for his future interests. You will not want to be at loggerheads with the future voters, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So yeah, the party is going to be the young people's party. The current young people's people are going to be the future leaders of the party. So Dinsufuna might try to take the party towards the direction that will favor the party in the future, according to what he might be thinking. Yeah, but we cannot say that it is Baba's stand. The party stand is Baba's stand, because there are also claims that the statement that was posted on Raila Odinga's Twitter was not posted under the direction of Raila Odinga. So you see, there's a lot of things running around in the party. And then if you come to the James Orengo situation, James Orengo around 2014, it was being said that James Orengo worked as an informant for the government, for the Jubilee government. He was working as an informant for, I can say, the NIS, or maybe the government itself. That's what people are saying. So if that's what people are saying, then it means probably right now he's also working for Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta is against the dialogue, as people say it. Is against as it has been reported in the papers, that Uhuru Kenyatta is against the dialogue. So he might have talks to James Orengo to give the perception that the people in ODM are against dialogue, because James Orengo is a senior politician in the region and is also a senior politician in the country and in the party, ODM party. So James Orengo coming out to say that he is against the dialogue, it will create a certain perception. Yeah. So that's how, maybe probably that's why James Orengo is against the dialogue. Because why will James Orengo come out openly and defy Raila Odinga? He has never come out this openly to talk against Raila Odinga's wishes. He has never come out this openly to talk against the party's position. You see, so we can't really say right now. We can't really say ODM has a stand, because everyone is talking about something different. Everyone's like, in 1 day, 2 days, we will know exactly what's ODM stand, because someone like John Badi went to, I think it was Homa Bay, and he had a speech where he seemed very, very angry at James Orengo, claiming that they must be in government. ODM, no one is holding ODM back from being in government. If the government wants to work with ODM, then why can't they work with ODM? That was his argument, and that Carlos Mosyoka cannot lead the people, the organic following of Raila Odinga, to a good direction. You see, so there's a lot happening in the party, but it's only the official communication by Raila Odinga. If Raila Odinga comes out and says this is what we are going to do, that's going to be the stand of the party. It doesn't matter what James Orengo says. It doesn't matter what John Badi says. It doesn't matter what Sifuna says. It doesn't matter what Kaluma says. The moment Raila Odinga comes and says we are no longer going to have a dialogue, we are no longer going to join the government, or he says we are going to the streets, yeah, that will be the final, and the nail will be hit on the head, you see. But right now, if you are going to rely on Twitter updates, you're going to rely on press release on Twitter, is going to really is going to confuse a lot of people. So right now you cannot say ODM is against the dialogue, or you cannot say ODM is pro dialogue. You just have to wait for Raila Odinga to make the announcement that they're going to have a dialogue with the government. Other than that, then you cannot know the position of the party. So thank you for listening, and please remember to like and comment and subscribe. I'll really appreciate if you subscribe to this channel. It's a young channel. It has a long way to go, but one step at a time. Thank you for listening, and have a good day.